Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a foundation that I found 2 days ago and I'm already falling in love with it. Usually when I film a foundation review, I want to wear the product for at least a week before showing it to you, but this one really got me excited, and this is the new release from YSL. This is the Touche Éclat All-in-One Glow Foundation. I really like this foundation and I've fallen in love with this foundation after the very first application. So if you're interested today, I'm going to share with you my thoughts about this foundation, and I'm going to tell you for whom this foundation would be suitable and for whom it's not going to be very suitable. So if you're interested, do stick around. YSL Touche Éclat All-in-One Glow retails for $48, 44 euros and 34 pounds in the UK. There is one fluid ounce of product, which is 30 ml, and this is the typical amount of foundation that you will get. It comes in a plastic tube, very travel friendly, and the best part is that there is a pump. I like the pump because it prevents the foundation from drying. And now you're going to see how my face looks without foundation. I have only moisturized my face, and now I'm going to start applying the foundation. I'm not really sure whether I should call this foundation or a tinted moisturizer, because on the tube it says that it's foundation, but on the YSL website it's advertised as a tinted moisturizer. The truth is that it feels like a tinted moisturizer when you apply it to your skin, but it's very sheer, very moisturizing, and the finish is as beautiful as if you're wearing foundation. So I would say that it's somewhere in the middle. Let's call it just a tinted moisturizer, but with a very beautiful coverage and very beautiful finish. It has an SPF of 23 and it contains 70% water, hyaluronic acid and vitamin E, which are all very beneficial ingredients for your skin. I can definitely feel that because when I wear this foundation, my skin feels very comfortable and moisturized all day long. I'm using my fingertips to apply this foundation or tinted moisturizer because I find that it works best for me when I apply it with my fingertips, because it's very sheer product and very moisturizing, and when I apply it with a brush I don't get the same beautiful results. You can use a beauty blender if you want to, but I personally prefer to use my fingertips to apply this. I'm wearing shade B20. There are 12 shades in total. The longevity of this product is quite impressive. I have normal to slightly combination skin at the moment, and it lasts me good 6 to 8 hours without touching up, and it still looks incredibly beautiful. So I can imagine that if you have normal to dry or dry skin, it would last you even longer without touching up. I really enjoy the application of this product. I feel like I can even apply this without using a mirror because it blends so easily and it's very, very sheer. So this is the final result. As you can see, my skin looks very glowy and very moisturized. If you have dry skin or more normal to dry, probably it's not going to be that glowy. I'm in love with the finish of this product. This is a product that is between a tinted moisturizer, BB cream and a foundation. I would say that it feels like a tinted moisturizer, like a BB cream, but it has the coverage of a lightweight foundation. The coverage of this foundation is light and can be built up to somewhere in between light to medium coverage. Probably you wouldn't be able to get a decent medium coverage out of this foundation unless your skin is dry or normal to dry, because you have to build this foundation up. If you apply a thin layer all over your face like I did, you are going to get light coverage from this one. But it's a beautiful light coverage. Your skin would look very young, very fresh, very well rested, which is something that I really like about this foundation. After the first application, I really loved this foundation and I couldn't stop looking at my skin because My skin looked so fresh, so young, and so glowing after the very first application, which is something that is really impressive. This is a foundation that I would definitely wear every single day. Now, because I have normal to combination skin, I'm going to avoid this foundation during the hot summer months because my skin would normally get very oily during the summer. So, which is why I think, in my opinion, this is not going to be suitable if you have oily skin, because people who have normal to combination and oily skin usually get greasy and oily throughout the day. This foundation is not oily, but it's very, very illuminating and very moisturizing, which is why I think it's not going to be very suitable if you have oily skin. But if you're normal to slightly combination, then it's perfectly fine for you. Probably if you have combination to slightly oily skin, it's going to be suitable also during the winter months or the fall season, but definitely not in the summer. Personally, I am going to avoid this in the summer, but this is a great foundation and I'm really in love with the coverage, in love with the finish of this foundation. YSL is a brand that definitely know how to make glowy foundations. Most of their foundations have the most gorgeous glowy finish and give you the skin of a runway model, which is incredible, and this is no exception. I have to say that this foundation feels very, very moisturizing on the skin, and what's interesting is that my skin is very sensitive, and usually at the end of the day when I remove my foundation, my skin tends to get a little bit irritated, at least for 30-40 minutes after I remove my foundation. With this one, after I remove this one, my skin looks incredibly calm and beautiful, and it looks as if I was wearing a nice rich moisturizer all day long, not a foundation. I don't know if there are some skincare ingredients inside, but my skin feels really nice and really comfortable with this foundation. What I like also is that it doesn't emphasize pores, and you can apply this foundation also under your eyes. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video very soon. Bye!